Listen. Do you hear me? Can you hear me? Get control of yourself. What are we going to do about him? And there's a lad inside. We'd better go and have a look and be sure he's still there. When I left him, he was sound asleep in the parlor. Come on! No problem there. He's still sleeping. He's as simple as a baby lamb. Later, I can fob him off with some story easy. But him, what are we going to do about him?
Later on, when it's dark, we'll take him to some secret place and bury him.
Well, of course, we could do that. I don't suppose he's got any relatives going to come poking around looking for him. You know me. Sometimes ideas just pop into my head and I keep thinking. Seems a downright shame.
Shame?
Seems an awful waste. Such a nice plump frame, what's his name, has, nor it can't be traced. Business needs a lift, debts to be erased. Think of it as thrift, as a gift, if you get my drift. No, seems an awful waste. I mean, with a price on meat, what it is, when you get it, if you get it.
Ah!
Good you got it. Take for instance Mrs. Mickey and her pie shop. Business never better using only pussycats and toast. And the pussy's good for maybe 6 or 7 at the most. And I'm sure they can't compare his spice taste.
Mrs. Lovett, what a charming notion, everlasting practical and yet appropriate as always. Mrs. Lovett, how I look with y'all through all these years, I'll never know how delectable, also undetectable, how choice, how rare, for what's the sound of the world out there.
What, Mr. Todd, what is that sound?
Those crunching noises pervading the air.
Yes, Mr. Todd, yes, all around.
It's man devouring man, my dear. Then who are we to deny it in here? These are desperate times, Mrs. Lovett, and desperate measures are called for.
Here we are, hot from the oven.
What is that?
It's priest. Have a little priest.
Is it really good?
Sir, it's too good, at least. Then again, they don't commit sins of the flesh, so it's pretty fresh.
Awful lot of fat.
Only where it's sat.
Haven't you got poet or something like that?
Now you see the trouble with poet is how do you know it's deceased? Try the priest.
Heavenly! Not as hearty as Bishop, perhaps, but not as bland as curate either.
Good for business, too. Always leaves you wanting more. Trouble is, you only get it on Sundays. Lawyer's rather nice.
If it's for a price.
Or just something else, though, to follow, since no one should swallow it twice.
Anything that's lean.
Well, then if you're British and loyal, you might enjoy Royal Marie. Anyway, it's clean, though of course it tastes of wherever it's been.
Here's that squire on the fire.
Mercy, no, sir, look closer, you'll notice it's grosser.
Looks thicker, more like vicar.
No, it has to be grosser, it's green.
The history of the world, my love.
Save a lot of eggs to a lot of relatives' favors.
Is those below serving those up above?
Everybody shaves, there should be plenty of flavors.
How gratifying. gratifying for once to know that those above us and those down below.
Now let's see here. We've got a tinker,
Something pinker,
tailor,
something paler,
potter,
something hotter,
butler,
something subtler,
locksmith, lovely bit of clock.
maybe for a lark.
Then again a sweep if you want a cheap and you like a dog. Try the financier, pick up his career.
That looks pretty rank.
Well, he drank North's bank cashier. Never really sold, maybe it was old.
Have you any beetle?
Next week, so I'm told. Beetle isn't better, you smell it to notice how well it's been greased. Stick to priest. Now this may be a bit stringy, but then of course, it's fiddle player.
This isn't the fiddle player, it's piccolo player.
How can you tell?
It's piping hot!
Then blow on it,
The history of the world, my sweet,
what Mr. Toad does it tell?
is who gets eaten and who gets to eat.
And Mr. Todd who gets to sell.
But fortunately, it's all so clear that everybody goes down well with beer.
Well, now since Marine doesn't appeal to you, how about Rear Admiral?
Too salty. I prefer general.
Whip? Oh, that is private. Whip is extra.
Ugh. What is that?
It's fun. Finest in the shop. Oh, we have some shepherd's pie peppered with actual shepherd on top. And I've just begun. Here's a politician so oily, it's served with a doily, not one.
Put it on a bun, for you never know if it's going to run.
Try the fryer, fry the shire.
No, the clergy is really too coarse and too merely.
The doctor, that's compactor.
Yes, and always arrives overdone. How come again when you have judge on the menu?
Wait, true, we don't have judge yet, but would you settle for the next best thing?
What is that?
Executioner.
Have charity towards the world, my pet.
Yes, yes, I know, my love.
We'll take the customers that we can get.
Highborn and low, my love.
Will not discriminate great from small. No, we'll serve anyone, meaning anyone, and to anyone.